Suzan Kerunen, thank you so much for the music, and it's called From Ashes We Rise. That's the name of the album. It has songs like Ginya, it has songs like there's that reggae track I like so much. Jude Mugerwa, thank you so much for putting your hands onto this music. Migade, Chibalama, my darling Jamila, thank you so much. It's always a great pleasure. Lawrence, thank you so much for that bass that just keeps rumbling in the background. Yeah, it's all great. And today I'm talking about men. Men. Men, we have really gone stupid. I'm so excited, I've even forgotten about what in particular I have to be talking about, because there's quite a lot to talk about men, about men's fault, about men's mistakes, about how men are missing the mark. How men are missing the mark. There is a bracket and a target. Men are busy aiming into the target, not the bull's eye. Let me remember what I had to talk about. Enjoy. I love the music, it's just killing me. And like I said, we're talking about men. And do you realize that there are men who still think they are their mother's sons with hairy balls and big penises, but they still think they are their mother's sons, and they always want to run to their mothers about everything? Do you realize those men exist and they're the biggest number? Do you realize that they are men who have gotten up and even said horrible things? Now, there's growing up and hearing older people talk about these things, and you're like, okay, that was an age that I didn't know about, I was not certain about, and shit like that. But do you know that there are men amongst us, our age, our generation, that get up and say, hey, sweetheart, don't make me choose between my daughter and my sister, because I'm gonna choose my sister. These men exist in our city. I have them on speed dial. Guys, am I just being a hater of my own species, or I'm turning gay? I'm not turning gay. I'm a man. But seriously, there's certain things that men sound like. Instead of having butter on their bread, they spread shit. How do you ever get up and say that your sister takes more priority, or your sister is more of a priority than your own daughter? Your sister takes precedence of your attention more than your daughter. Do you realize that there are men who are able and capable of staying at home while their woman rides on a bike to labor? These men exist, folks. You will be surprised, but don't you be. These men exist. They are men who are getting up and are letting their women go into labor while they stay at home. And because it's embarrassing, when you confront them and ask them, they're going to deny it very much. So which means it's a wrong thing, and they also know it's a wrong thing. So if it's a bad thing, why are you doing it? Guys, men, we are horrible. Men, we have become shit. Do you realize there are men who get up and say, you're not supportive of my dream. You don't pay attention to my dream. But they have forgotten that this woman has one time forsaken herself, if I may say that. Put herself aside and all her dreams, and has gotten her money and has lent it to her man, or rather given it to her man, to go and execute and pursue his dream. But when things go wrong, and when the woman is asking, what happened to the investment I gave you? This woman is asking, she's nagging, and she's being not a good woman. And then to sum it all up, men, Next time any friend of mine asks me to be there and grace their wedding, I'm going to first ask them, are you just showing off? Are you just getting married to show off? Or you're really getting married for the right essence, for a fundamental reason? You're getting yourself a good friend. You're getting yourself a best friend. Because there's no way you can call me for your wedding, and after that, you don't call me when things are going wrong. If you trusted me for the wedding, why can't you trust me when things are going asunder? I get to know when you're being driven into a police bus to prison, to be remanded into prison. That's when I get to know about your separation with your wife. Did I look too much of a decoration that I was so nice? I looked too beautiful. I was like petals of flowers that I had to be shown off at the wedding. Yes, I know I look good and I got good dreadlocks, but I'm not ready to be treated like a petals of flower, like petals of flowers that I can only be presented at the wedding. And when things are going wrong, I'm not supposed to be called to know about this whole shit that is going down like a pack of dominoes. Men, style up. It's not show off. It's not showing off. This is real. It's a real battle where the hazards are real. If you've been playing ping pong balls for this kind of battle, no, it's real live ammunition. So style up. I'm Ronald Sima, and thank you for viewing my content. Yes, if you'd love to find me, yes, don't you forget, it's Ronald Sima, like Ronald Sima, S-I-I-M-A, and don't you subscribe, please. Don't you subscribe. All you have to do is just make sure that you really like the content, and then maybe you can subscribe. There's the red glaring button. Hey, you can subscribe. And in case you would love to check me out on Instagram, hey, still it's Ronald Sima. Check me out on Instagram. And on Twitter, I am called Sima. So, Sima on Twitter, you'll be having me. Until next time, men, style up and saloon.